But you're doing a lot of work for a very simple target.
Oh, because I'm going so far down.
Yeah. Right. With anything that's till type target, you want to start 2/3 of the way up the flight.
Okay.
Well, look how high this goes. Peak there. You start about there.
Yeah.
And as it comes from underneath the gun, just look at the bottom edge. Imagine it's a clock.
Yeah.
And look at number 6.
Okay.
Okay? Through it. 2/3 of the way up his flight. Oh, be bold. Wait up there for it.
Okay.
Just be bold.
Okay. Cool.
And look at it. Go. And again. Look at it. How much easier was that? Yeah? So, if you start too low, the gun's got to travel quick to catch it up.
Yeah.
You can always speed the gun up, you cannot slow a gun down. Right? So by starting high, you get more control.
Yeah.
And the other little thing I would say is instead of loading out your left pocket, your right pocket, as a left-hander, load out your right, your left.
Left.
Because if you think about it, look down this side of me. So I fired 3 shots, done that, the cartridges are here, aren't they?
Yeah.
So to get the cartridges, move this hand and that hand.
Oh, as opposed to just.
Whereas if I open the gun,
Yeah.
select them, I've got the gun. So if you ever
I
get,
never even thought about doing that.
if you get into game shooting,
Yeah.
it's a must because you can eject your cartridges, you can pick 2 up, and you straight back up onto the next bird.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I never really thought about that.
A few more.
Are you sure? Oh,
Yeah.
this way.
So you got the weight of the gun nicely.
Yeah.
2/3 of the up its flight line.
Same one?
Yep. No bad. I've got the gun on that one.
Yeah, I thought it was more to the right than the left. So
Start the gun high. Put the gun on the table. Then start a little bit higher.
okay. I'm so hesitant to do it because I haven't really done it before.
Yeah.
Really. Don't shoot this one. Just watch where it goes. It's right up there, right? Don't shoot. Now wait there for it. Okay.
When you're ready, call pull.
Cool.
Look at it and squeeze. Oh, stop the gun. There you go. Lot less movement, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
I feel like if I'm so used to like following it
Yeah.
and then going
just,
from
just,
there.
just come on to the bottom edge of it, touch it. Ready? Your turn. Same bird. Okay. Remember that front hand, change the way your front hand is. That's it, so you're more comfortable, more balanced.
Oh,
Right, see? Does that feel better on your front hand?
yes.
Right. How you doing? Sorry, what's your name?
Milly.
Millie. You're doing exactly the same as Millie. A lot of work for a very simple target. You're starting too low. So when you read this target, watch how high it goes.
goes right up in just by that dark patch, yeah? So instead of starting here, you start there, above that dark grey cloud. And as the clay comes under the gun, you've got this nice, gentle movement onto it. You haven't got to chase it. Straight there. Slow, bottom edge. There it is. Right hand side. Just look at the clay. There you go. That feels better, it gets much movement. That's good, that's good. Nice. Do you feel you've got more control now? Yeah? More. Don't forget that front hand, get used to it being palm inwards. That's good. Right. I asked you a question then, didn't I? I said, where is the gun? Straight away you said it's underneath. Do you know why? Why you knew? Because you looked at the gun. If you know where the gun is, you've looked at the gun. So you're not looking at the target. Alright? Now the other thing I've noticed when I've watched your videos, you spend too long in the hold position before you call for the target. There's a magic number, 2 seconds. If you haven't called pull in 2 seconds, you will check the gun or do something different. When you've actually got into the hold position, look and call. If you know everything's right, look and call. Don't wait, because your mind will wander. 2 seconds. But 2 seconds isn't quick. If you count 2 seconds, 1,000, 2,000. No more than 3 seconds. 2 is the magic number. So as soon as you've got in the hold position, look, call. I think a lot of the time what you do also, and you're doing the same, I think a lot of the time you call pull, then you look.
Yeah, I feel like I'm so distracted by
Yeah. Do you feel you do that sometimes? Before you call pull, then you look for the target. But you've got to be looking when you call pull. Yeah? Again, it's positive mental attitude. It's the way your brain works. You've got to switch your brain off. Look at the target. So look, call. Don't call, then look. Because you'll end up checking this. Any more questions on them? No? Right, we're going to shoot the other target now. So you can go first this time.
Okay.
Right, so we're going to shoot this one. Okay? Do you find that a little bit difficult sometimes? Right, and again, watch it. Okay. So read the target. Right. How high does it go? When you watch it, how high?
Yeah, no.
You're watching that dark grey cloud, isn't it? Right. So your hold point and your pickup point. So it flies between the two trees. Yeah. But almost at its peak, it's by the darkest cloud. Yeah. So you'd wait for this target just above the tallest tree. Now with this type of target, what it's going to prove to you that this is pointing where you're looking. Yeah? So as soon as you see it, pull the trigger and stay with it. If all planes fly like an aircraft winglet, they fly with lift. The trap doesn't just throw them, it spins them very fast, so they've got lift. So that clay will come off the trap arm and fly like that. So to get the shot in front of that one, where do you think you should put the gun?
Above it?
No, just under it.
Oh.
So like, the clay's going to fly like that, the shot's going to overtake it underneath. Right? So you know where you're going to start, between the two trees, right at the big tree, and just before you call pull, look at those grey clouds. Right? And the reason I say that, right, look at the grey clouds. When I coached in America, the coaches out there got a great saying. They say, before you call pull, look at the landscape. Okay, so the further you look away, the quicker you see the target. Because human vision is designed to focus back quicker it does out. That's why we're the ultimate predator on the planet. When we was a caveman and walking through the long grass and something moved, you go, oh, grab it, didn't it? Oh, bugger, lie and run. So like our vision detects movement. So the further you look away, the quicker you see movement. Okay? So what I want you to do is, above the tree, just above the tree, then just look into those grey clouds, call Paul, as soon as you see it, pull the trigger and stay with it. Close that one, start a little bit higher, that's it. How easy was that? Yeah? No thought involved, was it? And again. Got any more? I'll give you more. Okay, you know your pick-up point, and you know where you're going to look for it. Stare at those clouds. Over it. There you go. What's different between the first and the second one? Yeah. Went over the top of it. So once you've got the gun in your shoulder, check your eye rib alignment's correct, yeah? As soon as you look at the clouds, call Paul. Over it. Where's the gun? Yeah, so again you check the gun. When we say you check the gun, the mathematics of lead, right, it takes 1/10 of a second for the shot to travel 20 yards. The average clay pigeon will move 3 foot. 1/10 of a second, it's less than a heartbeat. So when we say you're looking at the gun, you've just blinked at it and you've lost the perspective of the target. So you've got to be really staring at that target. We've got one more left. Should be right. Right, check everything's okay. Look at the clouds and pull. There you go. Easy as that. And that's the sort of target maybe you'd have struggled with sometime? Yeah. But do you understand how I'm saying just when you're looking away, you're not looking at that, are you? Soft focus. You just think of the landscape. Just open your eyes, call Paul, bang, there it is. Righto, swap over. That's it, yeah. Yeah. Alright. So I'll show you the target. It goes just above the dark, little dark patch of cloud, yeah? So you want to start halfway between the top of this tree and that dark patch of cloud. Yeah. As soon as you've checked everything's all right in your shoulder and your gun's in the right place, just look at that dark cloud and call Paul. So if you look at it, look at the cloud, I see that now. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So as soon as you see it, this must be pointing at it. Yep. So pull the trigger and stay with it. Above the tree. A bit higher. A bit higher. Really? Yeah. Ready? Oh. On it, shoot it. Where's the gun? Took the head off the gun.
Oh, did that?
Yeah. Because you can't see, because you're starting with the gun higher, and you hear the track going, you lifting your head to see where the clay is. Just trust the clay. It's going to come from underneath the gun and you'll be staring at it. Okay. Cool. There you go. How did that feel?
So like I just need to, I was like aligned a bit further away.
Yeah.
How would you describe the feeling when it broke? Did you know it was going to break before you pulled the trigger?
Not, I was hoping it would. I don't know. So I feel like on the second one you did.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I knew that where I was the first one where I knew that where it was hitting.
Yeah. That's the feeling you got to go with.
Okay.
All right. But when you mount the gun, do you check your eyes in the right place?
Yeah, I kind of like level it out to try and get like.
Yeah. Well, mate, as soon as you've done that and you're in the hold position, as soon as you know it's right, look at the clouds and call pull. Really high. Really high. Where's the gun?
Readjusted my hand a bit then as well.
Yeah. And where was the gun?
Over?
Yeah. So you looked at the gun.
Yeah.
It's tenths of a second.
Yeah.
It's not a stare at it. It's a blink. Come in. Perfect. There you go. Didn't think, did you? Yeah?
Shot there.
Yeah. And how quick did you see that target?
Right, the first one pretty quick.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
kind of knew where it was.
Yeah. Now I coach Olympic trap, and Olympic trap, the target comes off the trap at 100 mile an hour. You're 18 metres behind it. So the first time you can actually focus on it is probably 35, 40 yards out. Yeah? And they do the same. They mount the gun, come down the hold position, they look at the nil result plastic sheeting, they just soft focus, pull, bang. Yeah? Happy with that? Yeah? Made a little bit of difference?
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to switch your crosses now because you don't like them, do you? Right, now then. Make up your mind where you'd be happy killing it.
Okay.
Alright, so what's this one? Here it comes. Where would you be happy killing that? At the end of the bank?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Now tell me where you first see it as a clear target, not as a flash or a blur. What you do with this hand,
Yep.
I want you to hold the hand there, and as soon as you see it clear, just point it, don't pull it, just point at that spot. Okay?
But where it's clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so hand down here, as soon as you see it clear, just, right, ready?
Yeah.
There, that's clear, right?
Yeah.
Right, now hold your hand just underneath that,
Right.
yeah?
Yep.
Look into that zone,
Yeah.
and this time I want you to move with it.
Okay.
So see the difference to where you started?
Yep.
The first place is your visual pickup point, the second point is your muzzle pickup point.
Okay.
That's your reaction time. So you're going to kill it there.
Yep.
So now, the way you what I teach is always mount into the brake zone. Okay? If you mount into the brake zone, that does three important things. First thing, you can check you're balanced. If you're not comfortable with the gun mounted there, you can move your feet to be balanced. Second thing, positive mental attitude. If you don't say that's where I'm going to miss it, that is where I'm going to kill it.
Okay.
Then you wind back, muzzle pickup point, look at the visual pickup point and call pull.
Okay.
As quick as that. So you can mount it here, check everything's right, feet are right, positive mental attitude, wind back, look and call.
Okay.
Alright? Off
Yeah.
you go. What's the colour? Okay. Oh, last question.
Yeah.
How much lead do you think it needs? Show me what you'd give it.
Probably about like that one.
Okay, and what would you call that in distance? Don't go metrics, I don't understand.
That much? I don't know.
How many feet? Too old.
I don't know.
Is it a foot, 2 foot, 3 foot?
Yeah,
Okay then, right on it. Okay? So mount into the brake zone. That's where you're going to kill it, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, wind back to your muzzle pickup point, look in the visual, pull.
Cool.
Right. You wait too long before you pull. You've checked everything here.
Yeah.
So as soon as you wind back to the muzzle pickup point,
Okay.
look and call.
Okay.
Now when you break it, it. Ready?
I've got one.
Right, you pulled the trigger there and you said you could kill it there.
Yeah.
Right, so
Yeah.
instead of pulling the trigger, if you'd have pulled the trigger down, it broke.
Okay.
But you
I
checked.
hesitated again.
Yeah.
Okay.
How far was you in front? Show me. Right, so you need to be about that much. Right? Right, another little experiment to try.
Yeah.
Move with it, yeah? And try and miss it in front.
Okay.
Don't think about the lead, try and miss it in front. But you must move with it. That's where you're going to kill it, yeah?
Yeah.
Wind back. Miss it in front. You can't miss them in front if you shoot pull away. It won't happen.
Okay.
Again. There you go. Yeah?
Yeah.
So how much lead do you give it?
Like that.
Yeah. If you shoot pull away or method shooting, it was developed when the C.P.S.A 40, 50 years ago wanted to start doing their coaching courses, which was just a basic level 1 beginners course. They wanted to find a system that was easy to teach and for someone to understand. And they actually went to De Montfort University in Leicestershire, which is a sporting excellence thing. And they showed them what we do, and that's what they come up with. 3 things you need: speed, direction and lead. So if you move with the target, you've uploaded into that, which is the most powerful computer on the planet, speed and direction. So as soon as you pull ahead, the brain goes, pull the trigger. Because when you've done that, did you make a decision to pull the trigger? You didn't, did you?
No.
It happened.
Yeah.
So that's the feeling. So once you've given the brain, the computer, the information it needs, and when I said to you miss it in front, you couldn't.
Yeah.
Gun went off. You thought, oh, blimey, hit that one. Yeah?
Yeah.
So that's why method or pull away shooting works. And if you get a tricky target, even top shooters, most of them, if they find, they will fall back to that just to find it again. It works.
Okay.
Alright, stop over. Nervous?
Yeah.
Oh, don't be. I always say, if you're going to miss with style.
Don't fall over.
I get that. People say, well, I thought you was a coach, you missed that. I said, what you failed to notice, I did miss it, but I missed it with style.
That's the way to do it, Roger.
Okay, so look at the target again. Tell me where you want to kill.
Maybe it's just overthinking it too much, because I was thinking like, oh, I'm trying to follow it, but then when I actually got like where I feel like I should hit it, I like tried to pull in front because I forgot the lead.
Yeah,
And I was like,
if you
oh,
watch it
missed
again, once it gets past the end of this bank, right now, it's just starting to lose a bit of power. So that means it's not spinning so far, so it hasn't got so much lift. So what happens then, the lead becomes 2-dimensional. It's not just in front, it's underneath it a bit. So you're always going to shoot a target when it's under power. So if you shoot it round about there, it's a level target. Right, so what I want you to do when you've loaded up is mount the gun where you're going to break it. Positive mental attitude. You check your balance.
Cool.
You don't say that's where I'm going to miss it. That is where I'm going to hit it. Right, now this time I want you to tell me where you point and tell me where you first hit is a clear target. Watch it come out the track with your hand. Ready?
Yeah.
Or is it clear?
Yeah.
Round about top of the trees?
Yeah, run. Yeah.
Right, so if you just wait with your hand down here now, look at the top of the trees, hand up a little bit, that's it, it's about there. Right, look at the top of the trees, and when the next one comes out, point. Don't track it, just point at it. Ready? Right, so that's your pickup, that's your muzzle pickup point. Now you're going to look back, gun in the muzzle pickup point, how much lead do you think you need to give it?
That one.
And what's that to you in the distance? Will you be seeing it relative to the end of the gun or relative to a spot in the sky, because it changes how you perceive it. So is that, you shoot about that much, so what's that, 4 inches, 5 inches?
Oh, no. I'm not good at measurements. I'm like a metre and a half.
You'd call that a metre and a half?
That's what he needs.
Right, then. Right,
Yeah,
load up.
yeah, that's the up one as well. Up and down one. You just need more. Yeah, but you need to move your arms. So if you need a bit more of an arch in your arm, same
Right, so mount where you're going to kill it, just at the end of these legs here.
You need to bring it back into this.
Right. Everything feel good, balanced, gun in line, back to your muzzle pick-up point.
Your arm's too
Now
straight.
look into your visual point and call pull.
Yeah, yeah.
Stop the gun
Yeah,
that time.
just trying to get that ridge in your arm. Your arm's too straight.
Where was the gun? Too far in front and over the top. Because when you shot here and the clay had started to drop. Right? So you're going to kill it here. So go back and do it all again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I understand what you mean. Your arm's too straight.
Sorry,
The ridge.
that's where you're going to kill it, yeah? All in line. Line back. Down just a little bit. Look at the trees and call pull. Look at the clay, pull ahead. There you go. Perfect. Down a bit. Look at it and lead. How'd that feel? Did you physically say to yourself, pull the trigger now? You didn't, did you? Just happened. Now that is the feeling. So how would you describe the feeling?
You need to teach them.
What other, you're at college, university, school, what are you doing? A-levels. So when you're doing a project, and it feels right, how does it feel? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah? When you get the yes feeling, pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Chuck 'em all, come on.
No, that's what he's saying. And I understand what you're saying.
And lead. There you go, you struggled with them, didn't you? Right, how much lead you give it? What do you reckon? Show me. Righto, what distance did you put on that? No, you see that.
Yeah.
What is that to you in a measurement? About a metre, right. Okay, come over here. Right, this is a quartering target. Same tool on the skeet, it's quartering. So it's not quite crossing, it's not quite going away, so it's quartering the angle. So you see about a metre. How much lead did you and you see? About a foot, right. So now we go on to station 3. Station 3 is a true crosser.
Okay.
Right, so your metre now becomes a metre and a half. Your foot becomes a foot and a half. Okay? So it's a little bit harder target, just needs a little bit more lead. But don't try and measure the lead, feel the lead.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, a few more target feels. Alright, show you the target. You know when you shoot a competition, if you're the first one on the stand, you can see the target. If it's an on-report pair, you can see one pair. If it's a simultaneous pair, you can see 2 pairs. If you're someone already shooting, it's your responsibility to look and watch the target. So while someone else is shooting, you're going to look at it and decide where I want to shoot it, where I first see it, where I'm going to wait for it, how I'm going to shoot it. Okay? So it's better if someone else is shooting because you can watch 10 targets. If you're the next one there, there's no one there, you've got 2 targets to look at. Right, have a little look. Right, where do you want to break it? Same place? Yeah, so that's your balance point. So the feet have got to be balanced at that point. Okay, pick it up. Tell me where you first see it. Right, end of the wood, top of the trees. Right, weight in your hand here. Next one, look into where you first see it. This time point at it. Ready? See the difference? How far you're out from the top of the trees? That's your reaction time. The more you do that, the more you'll learn it. So you can get onto a stand, look at the target, if I see it there, that's me pick up. You learn how your reaction time works. Okay, off you go. So remember, your metre is now 1.5 metres. Yeah? But you can't measure it, you've got to feel it. So mount where you're going to kill it. Right, now that beat you because you put the gun where you first see it. You had to chase it, didn't you? Alright, so start where you're going to kill it. Yeah? That's your visual muzzle pick-up point. Down just a bit. On it and lead. There's a little saying you should both remember. Most targets are missed because the beginning's wrong and the shot starts at your feet. So if your feet are correct, yeah, the next thing is your gun mount. Is your gun mount correct? You've checked your feet, you've checked your gun mount in the break zone. You went back too far. So instead of waiting at your muzzle pick-up point, you're waiting at your visual pick-up point, the target beat you, you had no option but to chase it. There's a difference between shooting swing through and chasing a target. When you shoot swing through, or smoke trail as we like to call it, you still start in the same place, so the gun stays in the muzzle pick-up point. You still look at the visual pick-up point, but instead of waiting and as the clay comes on you move with it and full ahead, when you shoot maintain a swing through, you still wait all in the same place, but what you do then is you let the clay come past you, then swing through it, because then you're swinging through under control. Because you had the gun in the visual pickup point, you had no choice but, oh shit, there it goes. Yeah? Oh, a couple more. Right, mount into the break zone, see the broken target. Going back to the muzzle, that's it. And lead. Where's that one? Right, okay. Right, come out a bit, there'll be that's the muzzle pick-up point. And lead. There you go. Not less movement, a lot more control. Yeah? I know it's a lot to take on board, but you think you'll get there with it. Couple more, don't forget your front end. Oh, where's that one?
Underneath it?
Yeah, looked at the gun then.
Yeah.
Got any more? Hey? Right. Golden rule of coaching, always finish on success. Never walk away on a miss.
Uh-huh.
Never walk in the clubhouse with no cartridges in your pocket. I guarantee you put my last 2 cartridges in, they miss. Right. Go for your sequence. Mount where you're going to kill it. Positive mental attitude. Back to the muzzle pick-up point, look in the visual, pull. And lead. Oh, and again. There you go. Yeah? What do you do different between the first and the second one? Yeah. Alright, the first one you checked. Okay, your turn. Any questions?
No.
Very good.
At the moment.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
16.
16. Charlotte Kerr won a Commonwealth gold medal at 15. Ooh. Shooting double trap out in Australia. Right, and that's 150 targets. She shot 147 to get in the final. And in the finals, there's 6 people in the final. 3 of them were Commonwealth champions, and she shot 50 straight to win it. At 15.
15
Now I was
years
shooting
old.
at 15. I could imagine myself in that amount of pressure
No.
at 15.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Especially with those
That's
old
where you got
people.
to be, see?
That's one of the more old people up against you.
Right,
isn't
what's
Isn't
the
it?
target?
Yeah.
Tell me where you first see it. What do you reckon? Where did you first see it clear? See that little dick in the wood?
Yeah.
Right, that's your visual pickup
Yeah.
point. Start with your hand here, look at the visual pickup point, and as the clay comes out, point at it. Ready? So now you're top of that big tree.
Yeah.
Alright, so now you're going to mount the gun where you're going to kill it.
Okay.
You're going to wind back to the top of the big tree,
Yeah.
looking to the dip. Remember, it's 1.5 foot, yeah?
Yep. Cool.
You waited too long before you called Paul. That's what? Missed it behind.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Right, once you've mounted here
Yeah.
and you've checked everything, you know everything's right.
Yeah.
So as soon as you come back to that tall tree,
Yeah.
look and call.
Okay.
Because if you don't, you'll check this again.
Okay.
So mount where you're going to kill it, all balance is good. Gun mount all right.
Yeah.
Wind back, look and call. Too long. Start again.
Ah! Cool. Cool.
How much lead?
Not much. I think I was behind.
He was a long way behind you.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Lead. Right, and you stop the gun when you pull the trigger.
Did I actually?
Yeah. Right, now this time I want you to lock onto it and do what we did on there, miss it in front. Don't even think about the gun.
I think that's what I'm thinking about too much. The gun is what I need.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. I think I also wasn't like connecting with it and then going
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Happy with that? So how much lead? About 1.5 foot, isn't it?
Yeah.
But because you, on the first ones you missed, you was trying to actually quantify the 1.5 foot.
Yeah.
So you look at that. So you
And now I haven't thought about it properly. I've kind of just go in front.
yeah,
It was
and
fine.
that lead was exactly what you said you thought you
Yeah.
needed, the 1.5 foot. But because I said you try and miss it in front, the brain goes, yeah, that's right, pull the trigger.
Yeah. I think that's what. We would just
Yeah.
say that every time.
And the other thing is, I always overestimate lead, especially when you get on the bigger targets. I mean, that tower bird, if you shoot that from back in line with the clubhouse,
Yeah.
there's about 10 foot of lead.
Actually.
Actually, about 10 foot. Right. I've shot it, a bit of luck actually. I shot it from where the first trap is.
Actually.
Like, see, I'll show me how. Smoked it nice. How much you give us? About 15 foot. I ain't doing it again. But no. Any questions? Happy?
Yeah.
Do you think you've learned something?
Yeah.
What have you learned?
So not look at the barrel.
Don't look at the barrel.
Yeah.
But you understand now how to start to read the target. First thing, where you're going to kill it. I'll call it your happy zone. That's where I'm going to kill it. I'm happy killing it there. Mount the gun, check everything's right on your gun mount. You can feel you're balanced. So let me hold the gun a minute. So like if I was going to shoot that target, right, and I was standing like that, and I'm mounting the brake, I'm all twisted up. So then I go like that. So I can make myself feel balanced. So then, and remember that little saying, most targets are missed because the beginning's wrong. And the gun, and it starts at your feet. So when you can use that same theory when you miss a target. So when you miss a target, the first thing you've got to say to yourself, was I standing correctly? Oh no, my feet were a bit twisted. Oh no, my feet were all right. Was my gun mounted right? Oh no, I think it might have been a bit low in my shoulder. Change it. Only change one thing at a time. So change your feet, change the feet. The next thing is like, right, pull, I missed it. Did that target beat me? Yeah, right, chase it. So bring it. A lot of people, when they miss a target and the target beats them, you wouldn't believe this, they go closest to the trap. It's already beating them, and all they're doing is making it beating them even quicker. So if the target beats you, come a little bit further out. But you only ever change one thing at a time. Now when you go out on your own with your dad and you go to somewhere different, and you've shot a few targets that you know you can hit, try and find something that's a little bit similar, but a little bit harder. And all you do is you take 6 cartridges out of your bag and you shoot the 6. If you miss it with the 6, you go back to the easy one. Shoot that one again and you go back to the harder one. As soon as you hit it, unload, walk away. you've learned. Yeah? Even if you hit it with cartridge 5, do not shoot it with 6, take it out. Because that's training. When you train, you set a goal. As soon as you achieve the goal, you can't overachieve it. So what happens, if you keep doing that, all of a sudden you get onto a target, you think, well, I know exactly what to do with this, because you've built up that, we call it your picture bank. Everything you've shot from now to the day you die is in there. And it's a matter of getting the brain to just pick up the picture banks and see how it is. So when you're going out on your own, you want to shoot something a little bit harder, 6 shots. If you miss it with 6, go back to something easy. Keep back and forth. As soon as you hit it, unload, walk away. When I used to run Essex Shooting Ground at Fifield, my wife used to do the catering there. He's sitting there, bloke come in, had a tower bird there, quarter away tower bird, need about 15 foot of lead, a little midi. He come in, God blimey, he said, I've had 50 shots of that tower and hit 1. My wife said, if you walked away then, you might have learnt something. Because he come back the next week and he had 75 shots, so he didn't hit 1. But if he'd have stopped on the 1, he might have got the next week and got, I've got a bit of an idea how to shoot this, and that's how you do it. When you're training, you've got to set a goal and achieve a goal. Once you've achieved the goal, set another goal. But just keep going back and forth. And all of a sudden you'll go to that harder target and think, I know exactly what to do with this. Yeah? And you'll get there, you really will get there, but it's hard work. Right, last bit, gun mount. You've both got a mirror you can stand in front of indoors. Yeah? Right, in your gun. Get the gun out indoors. Stand in front of the mirror. Make a mark on the mirror about eye height. The brightest bit of lipstick to do. Okay, a little dot. Okay, and I want you to start with a pound coin balance there. And you're going to look at the mark on the mirror. And you're going to mount the gun with both arms together without dropping the coin. Alright? So a lot of people, the biggest fault we get, especially with game shooters, everyone mounts the gun with their backhand. So think of a pheasant coming this way, they mount the gun, what's in the gun? What's the gun doing? Opposite direction, trace. So the gun has got to be mounted with the arms together. And the way you achieve that, imagine this part of the gun is made of rubber, and you're going to stretch it. So if you push with this hand and pull with that hand, now I'm going to shoot a driven pheasant, I'm not going to mount with backhand. Watch how the muscles work. Watch the end of the muscles. Bang. Stay parallel to the line of flight. So that's what the first part you're going to learn. Just look at the mark on the mirror, eye height. Start with the gun here. See, another thing with gun mount, you see game shooters, they start with the gun right down here. And a lot of clay shooters do. And it's Dad. I shoot gun down all the time. So if I've done all my drills and that, and I'm in the right place, my gun comes to there. I'm shooting gun down. That's as low as it needs to be to fit us, because you've got a mark on your vest here. And that's how I shoot game. I'll stand on, I always wear a knife, because you see it like. So I'll stand on my peg like that. Sometimes, if I'm an old clay shooter, I even stand on my peg like that, which is really bad on a muddy day. Yeah. But birds start to come, I close the gun up, my gun comes to here. Bang. So you're going to start with the gun parallel, pound coin, look at the mark, and just slowly, and you notice the gun comes to shoulder and face together. So you start off, so that's something people don't learn, is their head position. So if you've got the gun mounted, when you drop the gun away, don't move the head. Look at the mark, slowly. You only do it 6 times, and you do it as slow as that. I guarantee by the 4th and 5th time, your muscles will be burning. But you're training your muscles to do it. Yeah? If you do it, once you can do it without dropping the coin, do away with the coin. Just look at the mark, get the gun in the ready position, without putting the gun in your shoulder first, so you've got your head in the right position, just mount, shoulder and face together. I guarantee if you do that every other day, 5 to 6, maybe 8 weeks, you'll be able to stand with the gun in the ready position, shut your eyes, and you open your eye right down the middle of the gun. Yeah? Now on the days you don't do that, I call it lines. If you stand outside and swing the gun around, you overlooked. Can you go outside with the gun where you live? Not really?
Not really.
Yeah, might be some questions raised, but you probably get away with it in the back garden.
Yeah? Or you can do it indoors, right?
Yeah, you can do it outside, just by the back door, there's no one to see it.
No, if you do it indoors, where the wall meets the ceiling, it's a straight line. Right, so you start with the gun, you don't mount the gun, you look at the line, and you follow the line. As soon as you look at the gun, it'll come off the line. That teaches you to watch the target. You
can do it in the corner of the straight line. You just come up the corner, you can do it on the skirting board. But the gun must stay on the line, and you can only do that by looking at the line.
Yeah.
So 6 times gun mount in the mirror, 6 times lines. Yeah?
Where's a good place to hold it? Is you have it straight arm?
Yeah, and I'll show them.
Yeah, I mean, this part of the arm should
No,
be
no.
straight, so you have a slight little
Yeah, you're about
Bend it.
45 degrees like that.
about 45 degrees.
Alright, but palm inwards so that these muscles are in line. This hand's always in line anyhow. Finger down the thigh, that on the rib. You don't want to stretch your arm because then that restricts movement. You want a little bit about 45 degree in this one, same in this one, but this one's just slightly down. If I was teaching you trap shooting, like Olympic trap and stuff like that, they hold their arms up high because that acts as like a damper. It stops the gun moving too quick. So like a sporting shooter or a skeet shooter wants all the lateral movement, a trap shooter wants control. So once they get on it, their arms are like that, so it's very hard to go over the top of the target. That's the only time we change your arm position. Any questions?
No.
No?
No.
No.
Happy?
Yeah.
Yeah?